Kevin Haas from the Rockford Register Star here. Still outside the scene of the West 8th Street Police Station. SWAT has arrived on scene. Just kind of a tense standoff right now between police and some of the protesters. There have been a few rocks thrown at the police station, but a lot of the early organizers have been trying to maintain a peaceful scene here. But things are getting a little more tense. I'm going to give you a shot here of SWAT team that's arrived right now. As you can see here, a lot of the protesters that were here earlier have left, but there is still a crowd at the police station. SWAT came in about 5 to 10 minutes ago after a few firecrackers went off and a few rocks hit the police building, shattering one of the windows. There was a sort of a standoff where one of the early organizers of the protest was trying to prevent a conflict between protesters and an apparent counter-protester, or at least somebody who had given the police back a sign that was torn down, which created sort of a tense situation. And then now that's where we're at now with the standoff here you see with the SWAT officers and the protesters.
We gotta go home to our kids too!
Just trying to move around and give you guys a look at the scene from different angles here.
Look at Dumb and Dumber over there.
You can see here there are a lot of police on the scene moving around the back here too. So far they haven't moved to take any action, just sort of shown their presence here, and it's led to sort of a standoff along with some people who are just on the outskirts of this, just trying to mostly spectate, see what's going to happen here.
Get back over in the grass, please. Back on the grass, please.
I'm backing up here. You can see the police here instructing us to. You can see here more Rockford police officers now. They've left the station, coming here to join where the SWAT officers have congregated. So far, a lot of shouting at the officers, but luckily so far nothing more than that. I'm gonna move away from this scene for a second just to show you guys the front of the police station where the activity was earlier today. Here we're moving away here from where the SWAT team is standing. There's still a group of protesters over here at the front entrance of the Police District 1 building over here on West State Street. And you can see earlier officers were inside the building as protesters approached the door. They've now moved to the outside. Just out of here is a group of protesters. Some of the early ones who were involved early on still standing outside. The protest, for those of you who've been following along, was peaceful pretty much all day. It started actually around 3:30 in Haskell Park, marched through Church Street, went down West State Street across the bridge near City Hall, turned back around Chestnut Street, and then stopped at the Criminal Justice Center. There was a little bit of a standoff with sheriff's deputies there, but things remained peaceful. And then they moved on here to the District 1 police station where, some of the protesters dispersed. Others have stayed on scene. More people have arrived to just sort of spectate or see what's going on as things have gotten more tense. And that's where we stand right now. You can see the largest gathering here is over by the police where SWAT team officers and other Rockford police officers have lined up here on the west side of the police station in a sort of standoff with officers.
Let me see that, man. Let me see that, man. Hold on. Who you trying to record, bro? Whose side you on, bro?
He's on our side. He's on our side. He's on our side. He's on our side.
What kind of
He's on
comments
our
you
side.
Is he?
He is. He is.
I won't show who's talking to me here, but one man approached me here that you guys heard. A couple other people came in just to let him know that I've been here all day recording and filming for the Register Star. So, and we continue on here. If you're just joining us now, we're here at the tail end of a protest that started around 3:30 today, scheduled to start at 4 in Haskell Park. It's been going on for several hours now, and it's been peaceful for pretty much all of the day until the last perhaps half hour or so. A couple rocks were thrown at the District 1 police station. Some of the glass pane was shattered on the front of the police station. That led to SWAT team being called in. And some officers leaving the District 1 police building and just sort of surrounding the building. It's just sort of a standoff right now with protesters as the protest continues in sort of a dissembled group, not the organization that it had earlier today. I'll just let you guys watch the scene here for a little while. I'm going to sign off Facebook Live for now. We will break in if there's any updates that you guys need to know. For now, we're here on the scene at the Police District Station 1 on West State, where there's been sort of a standoff with police, SWAT, and protesters.